What's up, Manna Church? Pastor M here with your Morning Manna, serving you up this last portion of this 3-part Devo series, Make My Will My Won't. Part 1, we were reminded that if we are going to walk in the call God has for our lives, we must understand that we are not in control. In Part 2, we acknowledge that we need the right people around us. We want to be around believers, those who believe God's best for us. And today, in Part 3, we're going to look at staying in the game. One of my favorite movies growing up was The Mighty Ducks. No, I'm not a hockey fan, but I enjoyed all 3 parts of this Disney trilogy. In Part 2, the actor Kenan Thompson saw the Junior USA hockey team getting their butts spanked, and he called them out on it. He wanted to stir up some passion in them and remind them why they played the sport, and so he challenged them to a street hockey game. They played to the point of fatigue, and they wanted to quit. And to this day, I remember what he said to the players. He said, you take a few breaths, you chug some water, then you get out there and you do it again. He didn't want them to quit on themselves or give in when things got difficult. Stepping in your calling is not easy, let alone walking in it. It doesn't surprise me that many never obtain all that God has planned for them on the earth. So many of us see the challenges and obstacles and hurdles it takes for us to reach our goals, and we decide to take the easier route. Or even worse, we quit and get out of the game completely. We break out before God can give us breakthrough. If we want to see the promises that God has for us, we need to align our passions with His purpose and stay steadfast. James 1:12 tells us, blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, the reward which God has promised to those who love Him. Anything worth having is going to come at some cost. To obtain the things God wants for you, there will be some things you'll have to give up. Your calling is more than a 9-to-5. That's a job. And what God wants to do through you is so much more than that. But it's going to take endurance on your part to see those things fulfilled in your life. We have to let go of control. We need to position ourselves by surrounding ourselves with like-minded people and be determined that we will stay in the game. Looking back at our key verse for this series, Luke 9, verse 23, then He said to them all, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. Are you willing to make your will your won't and make God's will your want? I pray this Devo series has helped some of you who may be struggling with fully trusting God with what you believe He's calling you to. You may not know what the next step is or the road to take to get there, but I want to encourage you to relinquish your reliance in self and by faith take a step in His direction and watch what God does. Manna Church, I want to see you finish well. This is Pastor M signing off. I love you all. God bless you.